And MV, smile again. What a nice smile. Wow. He smile. She smile. She smile.
Hello, welcome back to Sailing NV. After a few unexpected setbacks, including some seriously unpredictable weather, we're finally nearing the end of our yard time. It's been a challenge, but we're pushing through.
We are on the way. Il est pas mal, il est pas mal. Be careful, the boat.
You helping Daddy? Everybody's involved in this last part of the job, even 3-year-old Captain Nemo.
Okay.
But I don't know where my hammer is.
You don't know where your hammer is. It's now time to get creative as we apply the finishing touches to Envy and prepare her for her big splash in a very unique way. Rain or shine.
Another day on the yard, another day on the paradise. This is the perfect day for do anti-fouling, epoxy. Right now we go to put the swimming suit and the dive gear. We go to below the boat with the scuba bottle to work. It's really crazy. If the boat don't fall down to the support, because that's the other side. Here from the second refitting Sailing MV in Borneo, the situation is very positive. We are in the last week. We have here Francesco is in charge of the bulb. Now he's sending my filler, and we need the first layer of primer for a recheck and examine it what we have to refill it again. The system with the 2 pump work quite well. We have our 12 volts pump with the engine battery, and we have the Mr. Wong 220 battery. Thank you, Mr. Wong.
In case you've missed a few episodes, the yard agreed to dig us a pit to put our keel in due to us having such a deep draft, but they didn't follow our plans and dug the pit more than twice as deep as we'd hoped, so it filled with water, making it impossible to work below the bulb, one of the major things we wanted to do whilst out of the water. So it's been a continuous battle between the weather and the tide to keep our pit dry.
Daddy.
Sì, bravissimo, aspetta.
We're still trying to empty the pit. We imported someone from Italy to do it.
Days and days wasting to try any kind of system. We still are close to have space enough for do one job, but it's still too close to the ground, the bulb for sanding with any kind of machine, or have a space for keep one brush perpendicular to the bulb, for example. And there is no space for put a head between the bulb and the soil for see what you do it. And it's one very difficult job.
Finally, we won the battle with the pit, enough for Timo to fit his head between the bulb and the ground to be able to put some layers of filler and primer on the bulb.
And now, here we have the new 2 friends from Germany, one nice young couple. There is Charlotte and Ben. They remove the barnacle and they do the wet sanding of the rest of the boat. We have the bow start to smile again, and we is be to the dentist, Mr. Francesco from Italy. He do one big clean of teeth. Now we have to go with the 3 layer minimum of anti-fouling, and maybe we do 5, because more layer of anti-fouling on the bow there is, better is, because we notice that when the boat go fast, the anti-fouling on the bow is the first one to go out. The last job is the rudder. Okay, we are on the final layer, and after light sanding is a very good job. The shape is quite precise. You don't need too much filler. is a straight, is a structural, a lot of carbon, and maybe is a little bit too strong. Like you see, is a very solid. Also the last point, and don't have any kind of flexion. And we go to also the parts on the stern of the boat here have to be making the anti-fouling new one. In anti-fouling, I don't know if I want to do red, black or white like I do it 3 years before. That bow we have to fix it. The face of the dragon have to be perfectly. And this side we cut like this. I got to do some patch, and maybe I got to do one full patch, but I don't know if I want to stand again up to the water line, because quickly got to be bring out from the speed of the boat. And the opposite side, the sticker is a complete mess. We do more navigation with the port side tack, and whole sticker go out. Now I have to try to invent how can rebuild the wave and the flames, making eye like the other one. Now there is one storm. Is drop down little bit the power now. Now it's good. We have one moment where we're ready. There is 30 knots and rain. Lucky I not start the job on the carbon on the bow, because my patch is really in the wet area. Lucky I don't do it. Imagine if I have the vacuum now to work with the pump on the water. You can see the water is going wet the fiberglass. Now we can't do up to when it's not dry and wash. Ah my gosh, we have a start the blade. Lucky also Francesco don't apply the tape on the stripes, because the tape can be damaged from the water. It's okay. We continue here from the Paradise Borneo Sub Island. We are all happy, and now we go to eat the spaghetti.
Now the rain is done.
Rain is done. This is the first layer of epoxy primer, Barrier Coat International. It's not only for seal everything, but it's also because give me the really evidence of the point too low, where I have to refill, but it's not bad. I go to refill this afternoon, and tomorrow last coat of primer. After go with anti-fouling before the painting dry completely. We have to fix the sticker there very soon. Continue the stripes and painting down. The rudder I do the filler. This afternoon we are ready for sanding. After second coat of primer, and it's good for the anti-fouling.
Nemo, Daddy's worked hard to get the water out of here.
Wash the bowl, right?
Okay, yeah, you wash the keel. Good boy. I'm not sure that's quite what Dad had in mind, Nemo. You have to focus more on the muddy bit, cleaning it.
At the top parts, I wanna just arrive like this. When I used to do the anti-fouling in Italy, it's always been the middle season, one season characterized from a lot of raining. There is one technique we still use here in the tropic area. Is a tape the hole with the line of scotch bend for interrupt the drop of water like this. Also now in raining we can manage to dry the hole and do the anti-fouling. I suggest to you use this technique. 2 or 1 line of tape bend for block the water, and the water stop to drain on the hole. And we can painting.
I lift it, put it down.
Okay, we don't drop down. We continue. Now we go to take one lighting and we go to lost the mask. One go.
But you were saying you just spent like the last hour emptying the pit.
I stay on the pit for 2 hours to use the bucket for help the food pump with tool on the pit for remove the water. They need 2 minutes now to paint it. And when we arrive to have the bulb outside of the water, I start to think I can pass the road below. Start to rain. Me and Francesco, we fight, we continue to bucket, we continue to shovel. And now the pit is collapsed, the water from all flooding go inside to the pit. But I don't release. If I have one coffee now, I go down and I continue.
Coming.
This is the kind of guys is a part of the crew of MV. People they never drop down. It's because it's too wet, they remove the t-shirt and continue to shovel for try to lift the fence around to the pit with the soil for stop the water to go in.
Yeah, we're very lucky to have him. Yeah, to find someone that cares as much about your boat as you do. Like, he works so hard. Thank you, Francesco. Disaster.
Now,
That's not a swim pool. That's the water for our kids to stay in.
okay, this one swimming pool, Nemo, we do it for swimming because we don't have hotel. Allora we can swimming here. Now we take the swimming suit
No!
and the tigro, the
No,
floating
I don't want to.
Va bene, va.
At least it's nice and clean. In the end, after days of rain, we decided to paint at night as it seemed to be one of the only dry moments.
One friend gave me also the red painting. We find the Micro Ultra 2 International Red. Is very nice. Is exactly what we want. Okay, moment of the truth. We masking all top of the rudder because now the rudder go to come in red. Full red. And after the bulb. Francesco. Wow.
Wow. What a beautiful red torpedo. Still water coming out. Crazy. Oh, it's nice in here. Well done, Timo and Francesco. Thank you. And a nice red rudder. Woohoo! There's water everywhere else in the yard, apart from in the pit. The pit's dry. And the rest of the yard is flooded. Don't know if you can see.
Weather is terrible, but yesterday night be a big success. The toppling we done and the new setting pump give to us the opportunity to do the red bulb, red rudder, the square around to the propeller. The reinforce on the bulkhead is done. We have to only check a little bit filler, sanding around, and we go to painting all. And also our rudder with the normal form and deepness, perfection of the shape, and our bearing, red and black. And because deep is nice, and we are very proud and happy, always more close to the end of the job painting.
What did Daddy do?
Daddy painted different colors.
Different colours. What colour did he paint it?
He painted brown
Brown.
and red.
And red.
And piece of red over there. Painted Daddy painted all of it.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? Clever Daddy.
And he painted blue.
He painted it blue. What colour would you paint it?
I'll paint the black stripes and orange.
Black stripes and orange.
Yeah.
Why is that? So it's a... Is it a panda?
Tiger.
A tiger.
What do you think? You're making strange, the rudder? Do you like? It's the hour of the pre. Here from Sailing MV. I got to show you something very cool. In the end it stopped raining, but watch there. But watch there. Watch there. You think it's finished? With Timo it's finished like this. I don't think so. It's not finished, it's only the beginning. Ta-da! Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na na na. Na 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 na. Here always bra, Adidas stripes in anti-fouling. Soon we are ready. Also the stern, very nice and white. Wait, you got to be perfect.
The final job was the teeth, waterline and to repatch our sticker which had started coming off in many places.
MV, smile again. Watch a nice smile. Wow. He smile. She smile. She smile. I'm here for prepare the sticker for the boat and watch the boat. It look like a little bit too fat. I like the boat very skinny. This one I don't know. Look like a little bit chubby, no? Bo, I don't know. What do you think, you? Okay, we are ready. What's a nice decoration. We come now. The sticker we done. I don't know for how much. I love my decoration. The propeller is greasy. The prop don't require painting, to be greasy. The line for the structural point. Decoration on the bearing, grease the bearing, and nice decoration on the rudder. The stern have a new sticker, and the sticker on the back. We are patch. Bow, it's okay. The boat is ready. Also opposite side. I also redo it the sticker, painting the stern with the white and sticker patch up here.
If you enjoyed this video, we'd really appreciate it if you could like, comment, share it with your friends, and don't forget to ring the bell so you don't miss out on any future episodes. If you'd like to support us on Patreon or with a one-off donation, I'll put the links in the description. Thank you. And before we go, we just want to say one last great big thank you to Francesco, whose relentless energy and positivity was a big part of our success during this time.
This is Francesco from Italy, the best worker I never have. He fly up positive from Italy, Como, with the anode of the boat, with a lot of volunteer to work. It's a really never stop, never release. You never ever pose the question. You do it before you think. It's a really one great sailor.